Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to talk about the video that I watched about creating a podcast, and I will also explain who I plan to create my own podcast. The name of my podcast is Personal Growth Stories: The Silence Behind My Smile. I chose this topic because I want to talk about real emotions, difficult moments, and personal growth. I would like to tell my own story because I believe it is a real story of overcoming difficult moments, and I think it is a story worth listening to. After watching the video, I learned that a podcast needs purpose, passion, and connection with people. One important thing I learned from the video is that podcasts are not only about speaking. A good podcast needs planning, organization, and a clear message. I also learned that creators should choose topic they truly care about. If the creator feels connected to the topic, the audience can feel that emotion too. That lesson helped me understand why I chose personal growth and life experience. I want my podcast to feel honest and real, not fake or perfect. The video also explained that confidence is important when speaking, and practice helps creators improve over time. Another important thing I learned is that creators need to understand their audience. For my podcast, I want to connect with young people and people who are going through difficult moments in your life. Maybe people who feel stressed, insecure, confused, or emotional tired. I want listeners to feel calm, inspired, and understood. Sometimes hearing another person's story can help someone feel less alone. That is one of my biggest goals with this project. I want people understand that difficult moments can also help you grow and become stronger. For my podcast, I want to create a calm and emotional atmosphere. I imagine a soft background, music a kid plays, and simply editing. I also want the visual style to look deep and emotional. I plan to prepare a small script before recording each episode so I can organize my ideas, clearing some one episodes will talk about difficult experience, motivation, emotional growth, and life lessons. I do not want the podcast to sound like a class or presentation. I want it to feel like an honest conversation. This project is also helping me improve my confidence and communication skills. Since English is not my first language, sometimes I feel so nervous speaking it, but I believe practice will help me improve little by little. I also learned from the video that being authentic is more important than being perfect. People connect more with real emotion and honest stories. That idea inspired me a lot because I want to my podcast to feel natural. I want listeners to feel that someone truly understands them. Another thing I learned from the video is why podcasts are becoming so popular today. Many people enjoy podcasts because they can listen while driving, studying, working, or relaxing. Podcasts also feel more personal than other types of content because listeners can hear real emotion and real voices. I think podcasts create a special connection between the speaker and the audience. That is something I really like about this format. I want my podcast to feel personal, emotional, and honest. I also think podcasts are a good way to share experience and help people feel understood. Sometimes simple words or a story can motivate someone during a difficult moment. That is one of the main reasons why I feel excited about creating this project. In conclusion, this video helped me understand how podcasts work and why preparation, passion, authenticity are important. I learned that a good podcast needs a clear message, connection with the audience, and honest communication. This project made me feel more excited about creating my own podcast. I want my podcast to become a space where people can listen to real stories, feel motivated, and remember that difficult moments can make you stronger. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy this journey with me.